Like you, I was once held back by my fear, and I missed out on life because I was too scared to take a chance. By overcoming my own fears, I was able to become a highly competent therapist and better understand my fearful clients. I know, for instance, exactly why my clients struggle with change and uncertainty, because I've struggled with change and uncertainty too. I am able to draw from what I've learned in overcoming my own fear, so I can lead my clients to the same fearless place I've already found for myself. Some of my clients spent years mired in therapy before coming to see me. They tried to change their lives so many times. Many told me during the first appointment that they had little hope. They doubted I could help them. You can probably imagine how gratifying it was for me to watch them conquer their fears and change their lives so quickly. Usually, by the end of that very first appointment, they were already feeling more positive. For most, it took only a few appointments, less than a month, before they found the courage to make the first of several changes in their lives. Nearly all of them, no matter how lofty their dreams or seemingly impossible their goals, graduated from therapy in just a few months. Their goals and fears differed, but the process for changing their lives did not. I soon realized that my clients were able to face their fears and change their lives by progressing through the same 5 steps. Those steps have become the Be Fearless program. I'd like to tell you the story of how I used my fear to help others. It's my hope that by sharing this story, you'll be able to see that a similar transformation is just as possible for you. The Girl I Never Kissed. My fearful to fearless story starts in early childhood. As a toddler, I wore Forrest Gump leg braces. In elementary school, I spoke funny, couldn't pronounce certain words, and had to attend speech class. Until 7th grade, I was at least several inches taller than my classmates. Through my high school years, I was terribly shy, and so fearful of attention that I avoided parties, dances, football games, and social gatherings. While my classmates were at the prom, I was by myself, aimlessly driving my parents' Oldsmobile station wagon. Yes, the kind with the fake wood siding. I was especially fearful of girls. In my mind, they were big, bad monsters. They would never go for a tall, skinny, awkward boy like me. They would laugh at me. I was sure of it. Still, there was this one girl I really liked. Her name was Katie. She was popular, had lots of friends, and sat next to me in class. But only because our last names both started with the letter A. I'm embarrassed to admit that to get Katie's attention, I tried all sorts of dysfunctional and ineffective tactics. Yes, I was one of those suckers who, out of desperation, fell for an advertisement in the back of a magazine for a pheromone spray called Attractant 10. The spray was supposed to render me irresistible to women. Interestingly, the product is still around today. I ordered and began using the product right away. I put it on just before class. Yet Katie seemed unaffected. One day I managed to time things so that we walked out of school at the same moment. Here she was, right next to me. We were walking in the same direction. No one else was around. It was just us. I managed to mutter an awkward hello and chat a little bit. Then she turned to go in another direction. It was now or never. If I was going to ask her out, this was my only chance. "See you tomorrow," she said. "Yeah, see you," I said. She walked away. I'd blown it. I was 18 years old before I was brave enough to even kiss someone, and well into my 20s before I dated regularly. I eventually overcame my fear, however, and developed the courage to ask women out with confidence. I went on to face and overcome many other fears, ranging from fear of failure to fear of criticism. Each time I faced my fear, I realized I emerged stronger and more confident. Over time, I began to see that fear was not something to hide from.